Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so today we are the grouchy ladybug because I have been noticing a lot of my friends are getting really grouchy and really upset with one another over the most simple things. So today we are going to read The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. And Eric Carle is one of my all-time favorite authors when it comes to children's books. He's one of your favorites. So he has some really fun books, right? So we are reading The Grouchy Ladybug. That's the title of this book. What's the title of this book?
Ladybug.
The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. And Eric Carle is the author. That means he is the man that wrote the words. Eric Carle wrote the words, right? He made this story up. Have a seat, honey, so you can hear it and listen really well. Back up on your bottom. All right. Eric Carle's Grouchy Ladybug. Let me see who's ready. Because we're sitting on our bottoms. We are crisscross applesauce. Our hands are in our laps. Our eyes are on Miss Mercedes. And our ears are open and listening. Good job. The Grouchy Ladybug. What color is this? Green. And in Spanish, green is verde. Good job. Give me a high five. You are so smart. Green is verde. So we're going to talk about aphids in this story, okay? And I want to tell you what an aphid is, okay? Say aphid.
Aphid.
All right? An aphid is really small. Let me see your fingers go like this. Really small insect, okay? It's a tiny little bug. That's what an aphid is. And it's so tiny because we know a ladybug is small too, right? It's so tiny that it's small enough for a ladybug to eat it. So an aphid is small and a ladybug is small, but an aphid is smaller because ladybugs eat aphid, okay? Aphids, they suck the juice out of the leaves. So they actually are always on leaves because that's how they eat. They suck the juice from the leaves, and then after they suck all the juice off the leaves, guess what the leaves do?
Eat.
They die.
Die.
So aphids are not really friends to the leaves on our trees, right? And so the ladybugs are good for trees because the ladybugs actually eat the aphids. And that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit. All right. It was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf, and the leaf had many aphids on it. And it decided to have the aphids for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids on the leaves and wanted them for breakfast. All right, so we have a nice ladybug sees the aphids on the leaf, and we have a grouchy ladybug that sees the aphids on the leaf, right? All right. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Say good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Go away,
Good work.
shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. And so the nice ladybug said, we can share them. And you know what the mean ladybug said? He said, no,
No.
they're all mine.
Mine.
All mine.
Mine.
Or do you want to fight me for them?
You want to find
That is one mean ladybug. Well, you know what the nice ladybug said? It said, if you insist. It looked up at the other ladybug straight in the eye. Let me see you look me straight in the eye. And it looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. Then why don't you pick on someone your own size or someone bigger? Well, I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. and it hissed itself up and flew away. At 6 o'clock, it met with the yellow jacket, and the yellow jacket is kind of like a bumblebee, right? Hey, you!
Hey, you!
You want to fight?
Fight!
The grouchy ladybug said. If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh! You're not big enough! And the grouchy ladybug flew off. Designer, are you listening? And oh my goodness, our 7 o'clock is missing. Who tore a page from this book?
Not me.
But it met a beetle at 7 o'clock, and it asked the beetle, hey, you!
Hey, you!
You want to fight?
We don't fight!
And the beetle said, if you insist. But the grouchy ladybug looked at the beetle and said, oh! You're not big enough!
You're not big enough!
And the ladybug flew off. And then at 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Say praying mantis. Hey, you!
Hey, you!
Said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight?
We don't fight!
If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with his long front leg. Said, oh! You're not big enough!
You're not big enough! You're not big enough!
And it flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. You see the sparrow bird? A sparrow is a bird. It almost flew into the sparrow. And it looked at the sparrow and it said, hey, you!
Hey, you!
Said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight?
We don't fight!
If you insist, said the sparrow, opening up its sharp beak. You know, oh! You're not big enough!
You're not big enough!
Said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. Uh-oh. What is that one? A lobster. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Turn around. Turn around. And it said, hey, you!
Hey, you!
Said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight?
You want to fight?
If you insist, said the lobster, stretching out its claws. Oh! You're not big enough!
You're not big enough!
Said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. Sit on your bottom, honey.
Yeah.
And it looked at the skunk. It said, hey, you!
Hey, you!
You want to fight?
You want to fight?
Said the grouchy ladybug. If you insist, said the skunk, starting to lift up its tail. Oh! You're not big enough!
You're not big enough!
Said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 12 o'clock noon, what is that? It is a snake.
Snake!
Okay. It spotted a boa constrictor at 12 noon. And it looked at the boa constrictor, and the grouchy ladybug said, hey, you!
Hey, you!
You want to fight?
You want to fight?
If you insist, said the snake, right after lunch.
Lunch!
Oh! You're not big enough!
Not big enough!
Said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. Oh, now it is 1 o'clock. Oh, at 1 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug happened upon a hyena. Look at that hyena. It looked at the hyena and it said, hey, you! You want to fight? That's what the grouchy ladybug said. If you insist, this? Said the hyena, laughing eerily, showing its sharp teeth. Let me see your sharp teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Gorilla. Hey, you gorilla! You wanna fight? Said the grouchy ladybug. If you insist, said the gorilla, beating his chest. Oh! You're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 3 o'clock, oh, what is that? A rhinoceros. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you! Said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight? If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its head and showing its horn. You're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. Look at this. An elephant. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey, you! Said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight? If you insist, said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its husks. Oh! You're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a big... Hi. Good morning. It met a big whale. A big whale. Hey, you! Said the grouchy ladybug. You wanna fight? But the whale did not answer. You're not big enough anyway, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, hey, you! You want to fight? But he got no answer, so it flew off. At 5:30, the ladybug said to one of the whale's fins, hey, you! You want to fight? But he got no answer again. So it flew on. Let's see. At 5:45, on your bottom. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, hey, you! And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug, let me see, a big old slap. Let me see it. It gave it a big old slap across the land. It flew across the sea and all the way across the land. Oh my goodness, that whale's tail slapped that ladybug so hard that at 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it started from. Thank you. And here we are again, said the friendly ladybug. You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner. Oh, thank you, said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Oh, it got knocked so hard it wanted to be nice now, right? Soon all the aphids were gone. Thank you, said the leaf. You are so welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon.